In this video, we're going to learn about the healing triangle. It's basically a roadmap for relationships and how to bring love and acceptance and more ease into any relationship, whether it's with another person, with a part of yourself, with a theme or a concept like money or worthiness or success or grace, anything. To get started with the healing triangle, we need to know the steps. It's a 9-stage map. The first one is acknowledgement, then there's resistance, understanding, compassion, acceptance, honor, embrace, celebration, and appreciation. They all represent different things. There's all different emotions in each stage, and there's different processes that we can go through to move ourselves along the stages. As you can see here, everything that falls in the triangle is in our conscious awareness, and everything under this red line outside of the triangle is our unconscious, or what we are unwilling to make conscious. So these are things like patterns where we have denial, where we're avoiding things, self-deceit, where we're lying to ourselves, delusion, some patterns of attachment, repressed emotions, everything that's been pushed away, unprocessed emotional experiences, trauma, all can be kept in that unconscious. So to go through the steps one by one, the first one is acknowledgement. And in this stage, we're really bringing things that are unconscious into our conscious awareness. So there can be some discomfort here, really a chance to take responsibility for our part that we play in certain things and events, and with people and in relationships as well, where we start to really just to see what's actually there, that's under the surface, start to see more truth, without having to go into too much detail or to change anything. Acknowledgement is really about actually confronting the thing. Resistance stage, as we move into resistance, it's often we really start to understand what we're fighting against, what parts of ourselves and other people we're pushing against, where we're judging, where we're projecting, how we're separating from other people. This is often where we have regrets as well, where we wish something was different about a person or about a relationship or about the past. Maybe it's even something we've done in the past. We wish we were different or a situation was different. Really common in the resistance stage, but basically it's where we're not willing to be open and soft and embrace them or even see them as they are. It's really like this fight. So you'll find anger, emotions like anger, frustration, really these emotions that have force, that are energetically pushing away. Then you've got the understanding stage where empathy comes in. It's really about softening here, where you've gone from emotions that are a bit stronger and more fierce and more fighting based to softening and welcoming. It's a very much a receiving and hearing stage. And this is where we actually have to let our guard down. We have to let our judgments go if we want our relationships to move into more acceptance and ease, because in order to really have a full relationship, we need to be able to accept or be with all of what's there rather than just certain parts. And in the understanding stage, we let down these kind of barriers and we are willing and ready to see, hear, and listen without projecting anything in. It's why I said it's a receiving stage. You're really open to seeing and understanding here the other part of you or the other person and where they're coming from, and you get to see a brand new perspective and a much broader perspective and point of view from this stage. Then we go into compassion. Compassion's a beautiful one because that's where love starts to flow into the relationship. And at this stage, you might start feeling lighter. You might start feeling, again, even softer, and there's less desire to change the other person or the part of yourself or the concept. And you can really start to start the acceptance process and really start letting go and letting things be, rather than needing to change them or even wishing that they were going to be different. So it's not necessarily all about letting it go, but an important one is letting it be. I'm going to let you be as you are, and I'm going to be able to love you as you are without changing. That's at the compassion stage. The magic part about the compassion stage is that between compassion and acceptance is the bridge, which is forgiveness. So right here is where we can forgive, and once that happens, we basically drop into acceptance very naturally. If you can't force forgiveness, and you drop into the acceptance stage, and what happens there is no desire to change the other person, the other part of you, or the past, where it's really a neutral stage where there's no emotional charge, there's no strong beliefs of you did this and I need you to be this way. It starts allowing this really healthy, aligned space where you can kind of have more of a choice rather than being entangled and enmeshed with each other, where it's a bit messy. This is a really clean stage. The relationship starts feeling very clean and clear and light. At this stage, you've got choices. You've really got choices because there's not much happening within you. There's much more. It's more peaceful. You can choose if you want to take the relationship further and work on it, or put more energy into it. And we'll quickly go through these steps here, which is honor is the next one, where it's about holding the other person or the part of you in high regard, really respecting them as they are, not needing to change them again. But it can be at a distance. It doesn't mean you have to bring them closer. It's just I'm starting to see the beauty of you and the positive aspects, and really can see you more for who you are. Then an embrace, where really this is where we're choosing again to invest more energy, to invest more attention, maybe even time, but it's where we are embracing someone. So not just seeing them, but we're supporting them. And in that, it's really about bringing them closer. It's a relationship that you want to have close and develop more and build more. And from that, it can really be seeing more positive aspects, seeing more beauty again, but really putting energy behind that person or that part of you, saying, you go for it. That's you, and I embrace you for who you are. Then you've got the celebration stage, which is taking that to another level, where it's saying, I'm not just supporting you, I am cheering you on and holding you so high, and really appreciating you more, and maybe taking you, giving you gifts, or it could be like, when it's a part of yourself, it can be more communication, more self-care, buying yourself gifts, doing things for yourself, and really spending more quality time at that celebration stage. So as you can see, it's really start to increase even the intimacy in the relationship at the celebration stage too. And then the appreciation stage is where really the treasures and the gifts of the relationship and the entire past of that relationship can be unlocked. And when we're in full appreciation, you've really become so much more aware. Each stage you're getting more and more aware as you kind of fill up this conscious awareness. And this stage you're really you're able to see the full truth, both positives and the negatives, and you've got then to choose what you're going to focus on. So you've acknowledged everything, you see everything clearly, and then you're just in appreciation and gratitude for the other person or the relationship itself or the concept of the part of you. And it's just a beautiful, loving relationship with a very healthy and aligned space and dynamics between the two of you. And it's really at this stage where you can start to use any experience of the past and that relationship, even if it was the worst thing ever at the time, you can now use it in a beneficial, positive way for your life now. And that's the magic of that appreciation stage. That's a very brief explanation of the healing triangle to get you ready for your upcoming call. In the meantime, if you would like to listen to a guided meditation that can help you move from the resistance stage to the understanding stage, where you begin to soften and really start to to understand and be empathetic and see from the other person's perspective, or from a part of you, an unhealed part of you that you have resistance with or tension with, or that you're fighting against, then just pop your name and email in below and you'll get access to that meditation. It's a 10-minute meditation. You can listen to it, relax, and really start to shift and move through some of the emotions and whatever is keeping that relationship stuck. And I look forward to speaking to you on our upcoming call.